Hey,
What's up? What's up?
Fun Day
Happy
Monday.
Woo woo! Fun Day Monday. What's up, dude? What's up?
Dude, I'm chilling on a Monday. Look, man, we got people rolling in. We ain't even said hello yet. Hello,
Right
people.
on.
Hello, Jacob
What's up, Miss
McGee.
McGee? What's up,
What's
boss? How
up,
you
Miss
doing?
Jen?
What's up, Jim? Good to see you, girl. Man, Monday. What's up, Miss Miranda? Good to
Yes,
see you,
ma'am.
girl. Thank you for joining. Man, I feel like we haven't been on this show for a couple weeks. What's up, sweet pig? Good to see you, girl.
Joshua, hello. Glad
What's
you're
up,
joining us
Joshua?
today.
Good to see you,
Got
brother.
Tech.
Thank you for joining. What's up, Tech? Happy
Miss
Fun
Meg
Day
checking
Monday.
out them purple walls.
Look at that. Yeah, it's not a green screen. It's a purple screen. What's up, Boo? Good to see you, boss. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I've been doing a little construction at the stash shop here. So
El Casa de Stash.
I'm still rocking the fiberglass ceiling, but hey, all
right.
good things come in due time. You know what I mean?
What's up, James and Ivan?
What's up, James and Miss Iva? Good deal. Hope y'all are doing good.
Ho!
Ho!
Hey,
You know what's crazy? We're like a week away from Christmas. I mean, I don't know where the hell this year is gone, but oh my gosh, dude. Time's been flying by. I can't believe I got to do shopping this week.
This guy. Amazing
there
work.
We go. What's up? Yes, sir. We met last week in Oklahoma City. Yeah.
We got a whole network of leather workers, man.
I'm telling you. Joshua, you'll see maybe a couple cats hop on here. Nathan down in Louisiana and Jacob up in Michigan. Also some leather worker friends of ours, friends of the show. So, yeah, it was good to meet you last weekend, brother.
Hey, Miss Sue.
What's up, Miss Sue? Thanks for joining.
Man, so, yeah, we ended up canceling the show last week because we were flat tired.
Yes, wore out, man. I tell you what, there's nothing like a 12 plus hour drive across country there and back to kind of suck the life out of you for a little bit, right?
Yeah, Oklahoma City from Columbus, Indiana, and back in 3 days is a trek.
It's a trek, but it was a good cause. Always great hanging out with you, Miss Meg, on a road trip. But yeah, showing up, trying to do some good shit. I know you were judging for the Core 4 competition last week in Oklahoma City. It was a good time, man.
We had a blast. Good trip. Road trip was fun with you guys. They threw a great comp, had a blast. I think they ended up raising $3,500 and like 2 giant Gaylords full of toys. So mad props to them.
Yes.
Pretty awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Give a shout out. I know they're not on the podcast much, but Dan Grits Tackleson and Riley Griffin, hats off. Yep. Good job. Lots of toys raised for the youngsters and some good cash raised as well for really good organization down in Oklahoma City. So yeah, good times. Quick turn and burn. I hate to say turn and burn because it was,
our turn. Saturday there,
We got Saturday. We got to go. I tell you what, man. I was in high school. I think I was a junior in high school when Oklahoma City bombing happened, and we went to the memorial there. And holy shit, talk about heart wrenching, intense
sombering experience for sure.
Man, I'm glad we went. And there's definitely brought back a lot of memories. And man, how things were different in 1995 than they are today. You know what I mean? But
absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good time. Miss Meg, I tell you what, whooped ass in both her categories. She went creative and realistic, and wow, I know we don't have a whole lot of pictures loading up. We got a jam-packed show tonight, but
she
shout out to Miss Meg, crushing 2 categories. Like a boss.
Placed in both. So I got some comments rolling in here about Mr. Tom Selleck.
Yeah,
so I had a mystery package show up today addressed to a Ron something or another. I probably shouldn't say his parent. And I was like, who in the hell? What in the hell? And then I remember a conversation that I'd had with Mr. Kevin Davis about what I wanted for Christmas. I told him I didn't want anything, and he said, "Don't be surprised when a surprise shows up." And then I figured it out. So thank you, Mr. Kevin Davis and Jen Parks, for my wonderful Mr. Tom Selleck here shirt.
That's outstanding. It makes me uncomfortable, but it's outstanding at the same time. I'm just kidding. It's not making me uncomfortable. No, that's a badass shirt. That's a badass shirt. I love it.
I had to wear it. I had to wear it. Magnum PI.
Yes. Yes.
Very welcome.
So yeah, I guess fast forward, man. It was a great weekend. I ended up, I don't know how the hell I placed first in both natural and styled stash. Not that I'm too braggadocious, but that was pretty wild. There was actually some good mustaches in the crowd there in Oklahoma City. So
got to see Skunky.
Yeah, I don't know how that worked out, man. And I didn't even bribe the judges, so I don't know. Pulled out a squeaker there. I think the thing that cracks me up most is we're on our way there and we got the vehicle packed just to the gills, right? You couldn't have squeezed another damn thing in there. And of course, we hit the raffle tables.
Always.
And and I cannot put in on artwork, you know what I mean? And I think we came home with 2 big ass paintings, and I got another smaller one, and it's like, where are we going to stick all this stuff that we got, So
I got a big old North Texas mob painting, big old canvas. Can't wait to hang it.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. When you got a packed car, why not win the biggest items in the raffle?
It's what you do. But yeah, another shout out to Miss Meg. She's like a Tetris champion, and when it comes to packing shit in the back of a vehicle, I'm like, it ain't gonna.
I just pack things to the back of the vehicle and let the packing to her because she can do it.
I was about ready to go buy some bungee straps. We're gonna strap shit to the roof of this sumbitch. But no, great weekend, great comp again. Shout out to Grits and Riley for great work. And I think we may be able to get the one of the founders of Core 4 Brewing on one of our shows upcoming here. So
we definitely talked to him.
Certainly interested. We haven't had a brewer on, so that'd be kind of cool.
Yes, sir. Cool. We'll kick off the new year with some cool stuff. We got a couple cool guests lined up too.
Yeah. But fast forwarding to this weekend, how was your weekend this past weekend, dude? I don't know. Check local listings. It was like damn near 60 degrees, and now it's like fucking 20. It's like snowing sideways and colder than I've never felt a well digger's ass, but I've heard the expression colder than a well digger's ass, and it is cold outside right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It was almost a complete whiteout early at one point today. It was just with the wind. I was like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, Mother Nature's totally bipolar today because it's snowing sideways at one point and then the sun's shining, and then it's snowing sideways and the sun's shining. What the hell?
But snowfall leads me into holidays. Holidays lead me into gingerbread. Gingerbread leads me into GingerBeard house competition. Look at me, he's got 6 inches of snow in his yard.
Yeah. Mine melted like 3 times today. So you just keep all that shit up there if you don't mind.
So we ended the gingerbread competition on Friday. The judges did their judginess on Saturday, and we're going to release the results today.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Live action. Breaking news.
Live action.
It's exciting. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited. We had some cool entries, man, for sure. I'm just hoping I have the pictures in the right order here, so bear with me if I freck it up. All right, so in the men's category, dun, 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 we had this amazing creation.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
You can't see it in that picture, but if you look in this picture, I'm pretty sure that says Mob and Jelly Beans. And that's going to be Yukon British.
Ho!
First place, men's category, GingerBeard House 2023.
Way to
Way
go,
to go,
UConn.
UConn.
Yep. And ain't nobody going to say it was rigged. Nope. We ain't going to do that.
Nope. UConn won it fair and square.
Way to go, brother, man. Congratulations. Thank you for entering. Thank you for entering. No, we appreciate you.
Yes, most definitely. Thank you. All right. So after the men's category, we have the women's category.
Fake drums.
Brrr. Boop. Look at this amazing creation. Dash, I'm sure you can appreciate the gable window there.
It's the first thing that comes to mind. You know what? I love a good stash, and there's a good looking stash on that one. Right on.
So this is the winner, first place in the women's category. This is Mrs. Sue Timmer, and I see that she is on tonight. So congratulations, first place.
Congratulations, Sue. Now that's awesome. I love it. Thank you for joining. Thank you for participating and having some fun. Hope you had some fun with it.
Yeah, see, I knew she was still on.
Good stuff. Right on. Right on.
All right. And then our most requested category. Oh, wait a minute. I got to do an honorable mention. Well, it'll be second place. For second place in the women's category, Samantha Porter sent me a heartbreaking photo of her amazing gingerbread creation that somebody got to enjoy.
Hey, I'm guessing the somebody is that white-haired individual off to the side.
That would be her Great Dane that got to her gingerbread house before she did.
Shit.
You can see some of the detail in there, but I mean, there's a little bit. That's a barber shop on one side.
Like a barber's chair.
On one side, and then do you look? Here's the other side. You can see the library on one side.
Oh, goodness gracious! Oh, I bet somebody was a little hot coming in the door when they saw that.
We love the fur babies, but you know, they can be a challenge.
She's such a good girl.
So yeah, amazing detail. I can't imagine the time she had put in that. So definitely had to wanted to show that off.
Definitely.
Okay. Fake drum roll. All right. So group category. This is a category we didn't have last year and was highly requested. So coming in for the group category in number 1, we have this amazing creation from Bearded Sinners, North Georgia. I think I've seen Kevin and Jen on here. I believe that the kids helped with it, and they had a good old time.
I love it.
See there the kind of the whole town they had going on.
I love it. It's like a whole little village, gingerbread village.
Yeah, look at the beards on these guys.
No, I dig it. No, I dig it. I'm going to call out is I noticed there's only 2 that's got mustaches, so it looks like there's at least one whaler. Yeah. No. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Good stuff. Way to go.
Yes. Thank you for everybody who entered. I'd also like to thank everybody who sponsored and contributed through these category sponsorships, and then shout out to Mean Mug for our title sponsorship. What I'd really like to highlight is what you guys did.
I'm trying to do the drum roll.
Drum roll. What you guys did was raised $520 for a food banks here locally that after the holidays will be in need. You know, the food banks get hit really hard at the holidays. So y'all and the sponsors, our hearts go out, man. Thank you so much for supporting not only the charity and stuff, but just supporting us. It's something fun. We didn't have the turnout that we did last year, but that don't stop us. We raise money, and we'll bring it back again next year. So be watching. Get your creative juices going. You got a year to design a house, man. It can't be that hard.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff.
You're right.
You're correct. You're correct, John. It does. You know, last year when we did this comp, we decided to wait until there was an organization that reached out and put out a red flag. We need help. And so that's what we're going to do again this year, right? The holidays, the local food banks, they get hit hard. Times are tough. Things are tough. So Yeah, we'll be updating as soon as we donate that, and we'll be posting it, making sure everyone gets progress. But making plans for make plans for next year.
You got to hold his title.
You know, huge shout out to everybody for supporting this. Like Ron said, we didn't have as much participation as we had prior years, but I tell you what, $520 to go to a local food bank, that goes a long way. And you know, y'all doing good shit, and that's what we are all about. So mad appreciation.
We couldn't help raise all this money for charity without y'all. So, you know, congratulations to everybody involved. Thank you.
Yes.
Prizes will be going out in the mail next week. We got some tech 3D printed, some nice trophies. And then we have a little consolation prize to go with that you can do with your family. It's a little woodworking that Andy K. Spicer done for us that you can paint up with your family and keep it for years to come. So all the entrants will get a prize, and we'll get those out next week. And thank you guys. Just truly, I mean, $520 is amazing.
Well, I lost my camera. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Well,
but
that's
I got this
weird.
pretty little circle.
Yep. Give me what? I don't know what the hell happened. My camera just decided to go kaput. Isn't that it?
Jacob says he's going to move his leather aside next year so he can make room to build a gingerbread house.
There you go. There you go. That's always an option.
Yukon, we just out here trying to do good shit, homie. Thank you for participating and being involved, sir. Thank you, John. Mr. Bouffant. Stash got me calling him John.
Don't blame it on me.
They keep saying, "Where'd Stash go?"
Holy shit. I don't know. My camera just decided to stop working. Give me just a second, man. I'm gonna drop back. I'm gonna drop out and pop back in. I can't seem to get it from the settings on this side. Give me just a minute.
We'll see you in a second, bub. Come back.
We'll see you in a minute. Or you can't see me now, but I'll see you soon.
We got Jacob coming after Yukon over here for the title. Could be an interesting gingerbread house competition next year. So let's see what else we got here. Ooh, I'm on the big screen now. So we also have a couple other guests with us tonight. We have Mr. Scott Turner. I'm going to go ahead and bring Mr. Scott on while Stash is working through some technical difficulties because we got a big show tonight. Oh, wait. We got him. I think he's coming back. And he's back.
That was weird. It wouldn't recognize my... That's strange.
Purple wall threw it all off.
It's the purple wall. That's what it is, man. It's the purple walls. Anyways, holy shit! What I just saw Miss Meg's comment. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain circle.
Curtain circle.
Yep. Just me behind the purple curtains. Anyway, no, congratulations to everybody that won. Appreciate everybody jumping in and supporting. I mean, $520 to a local food bank goes a hell of a lot farther than you'd imagine when people are struggling to get donations. So good job. Much love.
Love, man. Love y'all.
Much love. Speaking
of doing good shit, I got somebody coming on that's going to tell us about some good shit coming up.
Yeah. Let's pull on Mr. Turner from down in Beard Mobb Tennessee.
Jaeger Bomb.
What up, guys?
Evening, brother.
What's up, bro? Good to see you, man.
Good to see y'all.
Happy Monday night, man, and thank you for taking some time out of your Monday. I know you're working hard and busy as hell, getting just working and trying to do good shit on the side. So thank you for taking time out of your schedule. I appreciate it.
Well, thank y'all for having me on.
So I hear you guys got a little event coming up.
Yeah, it's Beard for Autism. Our charity is Autism Tennessee. And the video you're getting ready to play is one of the kids, Jack. He's going to be our trophy presenter. And he has autism, and he did a little public service announcement video for us. So if you want to roll with that, it's just priceless. And it explains a lot of it out there.
I've seen this video posted earlier, and I was glad we were able to get it uploaded. So
Yeah, man, it's like
what was the gentleman's name again?
His name's Jack.
So here's a little clip that Jack put together to tell us a little bit about the Beards for Autism comp in Tennessee.
perfect.
Here we go.
Jack, hey there. Why do you look so different today?
I grew a beard to invite you all to join us for the Beards for Autism Beards and Mustache competition.
That is so cool. When is this competition?
Saturday, January 6th at 6:30 p.m.
Oh boy, that's perfect. After the holidays, so where is this at?
Mayday Brewery in Murfreesboro.
Okay, that's fantastic. And who will benefit from this?
It will benefit Autism Tennessee.
Great.
Check out Beard Mobb Tennessee for more information.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I think you might win. Your beard and mustache look fantastic. All right, say goodbye.
Bye.
That's
That's
wonderful, man.
I love it.
I got to say, his beard was on point the entire time.
It's just priceless. That's what we're doing. That's what everything we're raising is going to benefit. So, I mean, yeah. So we're going to have 8 categories. It'll be at Mayday Brewery. Sign-ups will start from 5 to 6. Competition will start at 6:30. It's $15 per category, and then we'll do the additional $5 category if anybody wants to compete in multiple categories. Great brewery there. They'll have a food truck there as well.
Okay,
Ooh.
cool.
Yeah, so this will be their 3rd comp. They've done 2 previous comps in the past, so they know exactly what we're trying to do. So they'll have everything set up. It's sponsored by Anish Amish and Aaron N. We'll have some product for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place winners, and we got some pretty killer trophies lined up as well. And we do have the bracelets, if anybody wants any, and then plus we still have a few patches left.
Patches are awesome, by the way. So bright. Colors are bright.
Yes,
Yeah.
I apologize. I did not get the swag pack that I picked up, brought out to be able to show. But yeah, I got a bracelet and the patch as well, man. No, they're the whoop ass.
The
How many
patches,
you got? Somebody just said there's some awesome ones. So how many you got?
I think we got probably 20 left, something like that.
Oh, how many judges you gonna have? Oh,
We got 3. We got one rookie MC for his first comp. We'll just say ho, and we'll leave. So everybody knows who that would be. So
yeah.
Mr. Yukon, he'll be coming up and MCing the event for us. We got
wonderful job, I'm sure.
Yeah, we got Jen Park. She's going to be judging for us.
Nice.
Coming up from North Georgia Bearded Centers. And then we got the Bluegrass Bearded Alliance and Mr. Andrew Orton. He's going to be judging.
Right on.
And then the one and only, my better half, she'll be judging as well. So y'all better bring your A game.
Right
Billy.
on.
So y'all better bring your A game because she judges hard.
A
Telling
game.
you, that sounds like a hell of a panel. And man, We were talking backstage. My work schedule has got me on the road like stupid crazy in January, so I'm not going to be able to make it. And I tell you what, I hope there is some video of Yukon doing some MCing. And Yukon, you better show up looking like Hacksaw. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't know what the venue allows, but
I told him he needs to come as Yukon Cornelius. It's going to be in the winter.
Yeah, it might be a little chilly. It might be a little chilly.
It might be a little nipply. Yeah, it might be a little nipply.
So don't have 3 2x4s.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
MCs can do a wardrobe change, right? I mean, you can walk in Yukon Cornelius and then do the gig as Hacksaw. I'm just saying, there's options.
Yeah, it can be. If anybody wants, like I said,
I will take you some pictures, Stash.
Oh yeah, definitely. The patches come with stickers, and they're $15 for a patch and combo sticker, and then the braided ones are $5, and the silicones are $3. So, and all that can be sent over to Yukon Junior 1208@gmail.com.
And there'll be t-shirts at the comp.
And we'll have some comp t-shirts as well at the comp. That all the proceeds that go to the Autism Tennessee.
Is this information on Beard Mobb Tennessee's Facebook as well? People need to get more information.
It should be. There's an event page. If there is an event page. So,
look up the event page on Beard Mobb Tennessee.
Yeah,
it should be on there. Yeah, it should be. Yes.
Awesome.
But no, like I said, we just want to just do good stuff. Good do shit. Good do good shit. Shit. So that's what it's about.
Look at him trying to watch his language.
Yeah, I was trying to be keep my language to a check. I've been told I cuss too much.
You're good. Hey, we all do.
But you know what? But you know what? You know what my cuss word is? So I say so too much.
Well, at least Billy is in the background slapping you on the top of the head every time you say it. I mean,
but no, I just want to try to get as many people down here as possible, and we will. And we're working on doing some more advertisement. We're going to do another billboard or 2 to advertise here in the next couple of weeks.
Awesome.
So try to get that advertising going and stuff. So.
And when's it going down again? Just to make sure, it's January
6th at Mayday Brewery in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Everybody, if you can't say Murfreesboro, just say the borough, and everybody will know what you're talking about. The borough.
And don't accidentally book your Airbnb in Nashville.
Nope, don't do that. Nope, don't do that. So, see, I said it again.
Like you guys got a plan going on, man. It's going to be a hell of a time. I can't wait.
It will be. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm hoping it'll be a big success because we can wrap that up and then have our other comp in September and do 2 comps in a year to benefit charity. Then everybody wins.
Yep.
Absolutely, man. And that's a huge undertaking. So kudos to Beard Mobb Tennessee for doing all that they do. We've done the 2 comp a year thing. It's a challenge. So kudos to that.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
Everybody get to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, January 6th. We're going to have a good time.
It's coming up soon. It's coming up soon. So if it's not on your calendars, put it on your calendars. So
well, technically, if you look at it, it's the first beard comp of 2024.
Hey, I started out the year last year in Texas. Why not start this year out in Tennessee?
Hey, we do it better in Tennessee than Texas. Just saying.
Oh, you're gonna get backlash.
I know. I'm gonna get some slack for that. You know what? I'm sorry.
I can hear that can of worms pop open.
Yeah. I hope that I hadn't seen anything from the GingerBeards. I hope they aren't on. Holy smokes, man! You might just open up a whole barrel of worms for sure.
I'm sure. Hey, they've got something going on there that's. And I've talked to them about it, and it's getting the communities involved, and that's what we want to try to You know, it ain't just the sponsorships and the people that travel, it's getting the community involved. So trust
Yes,
me,
sir.
that's one thing I'm trying to work on, and I've talked to him about. You know,
Yeah,
it'll benefit everybody in the long run.
Yep. That's
So
what.
if we
That's
can't
what.
pick, if we can't pick each other's brains about how to benefit, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing.
Nope, you're absolutely spot on, man. I agree 1,000%. It's how do we all come together? We're all trying to do good shit, and how do we all come together to support each other to continue doing good shit? Right? There's a lot of great initiatives and causes and areas we can support, and it's how do we get in and do that for one another. So that had anything to do about club affiliation. You know, you're Beard Mobb Tennessee, we're Beard Mobb Indiana, and you matter, and coming up soon, and I think the second weekend, and is, you know what I mean? It's non-club affiliated. It's about doing good shit. And that's what we're all about. So I absolutely.
We're all Beard Mob,
Regardless.
regardless. Yeah.
Well,
So
Scott, thank you so much for taking time out to come on the show tonight and tell us a little more about Bearding for Autism. And please send our regards to the wonderful gentleman who gave us all the good information. I can't wait to meet him at the comp.
yeah, you'll meet him. Then so yeah, he's
He's a cool kid.
He's a cool kid. Yeah. So you'll enjoy him. So
Yeah, that you can tell.
He said he's a social butterfly.
he's a social butterfly.
Right on. Well, I tell you what, I'm excited to see some video of your ravishing MC at the comp. That I don't know. I can't be like I can't make it, but shit.
Well,
He may not.
well, you just plan for next year.
Yes,
Always
sir.
the next
Well,
one, my
literally,
friend.
when I said that means you need to be here. It will be technically next year.
Yeah, no, true. Yeah, right. What's up, Doc? Good to see you, boss.
Doc.
All right.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Scott. Thank you, Billy, and appreciate everything you guys are doing.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, speaking of, we'll have raffle items. We got a blanket, and we'll have a special something from somebody by the name Turns down in Florida that'll be at the comp, and I'll just leave it at that for the raffle.
Nice. I
Sweet.
think I've seen a picture like it.
No, you ain't seen the picture because it's been in the works for a while. It hadn't got nothing's been posted on that one. But when you see it, you'll know it.
Right on.
All right.
All
Merry
right.
Christmas, y'all!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Lovely.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Love
Let's
you
hope
all.
for
See you soon.
yes.
All right.
Right on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Turner's doing good stuff down in Tennessee. Love it.
Yes, man. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Just everybody doing good shit, man. That's what it's about.
That's what it's all about. That's what we try to
Can't think
do.
of a better cause. I mean, it's just wonderful.
Man, nothing makes my heart smile as much as trying to do good stuff for others. I tell you what, it's good. Oh, only a select few. Apparently, Jacob is one of those, or he's just implying that only a select few.
I don't know, but I feel like I've seen a sneak preview, maybe, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I go through a lot of stuff on Facebook, so it's hard to say.
Yeah,
Look,
you're
Mr.
definitely
Postman.
more of a.
I gotta shout out Mr. Postman, Don Wayne.
What's
Man, I hope
up,
you're-
D Wayne?
I hope you're staying warm up there, man.
No shit. Saw you delivering mail with a Santa hat on, man. That's got to brighten people's day. God love you. That's awesome.
Uh-oh.
Here
UConn's coming down.
I was bitching about going from like 50s to 20s, and poor Postman's probably like sub 20s by now, and in the Dakotas where he's at, like holy shit, you know. So
I seen some pictures last year where his whole beard, which is a wall, it's not a beard, it's a wall. It was just froze solid. I mean, it just had icicles in it, and he's just out there pumping the mail out, making sure y'all get your fancy packages and your letters and your cards and your bills. Can't blame him for the bills. He's just bringing them.
Yep. Don't hate the messenger, right? Love your postman. That's one postman I love right there.
You
Good
love
dude.
that postman right there.
Miss you, brother, man.
For sure. Miss you, man. He might be having better weather than us.
You know, that would not be surprising if central Indiana was 20 degrees cooler than it was. And honestly, Man, Postman, is it North Dakota or South Dakota? I want to say it's South Dakota. I want to say it's Sodak. I could be
And
wrong.
we'll help her.
Yes. Yes.
You're one hell of an elf, Postman.
Yes. Yes and yes.
See, yeah, he kicked our ass. It's 40 there today.
40. Well, that's what it was when we started the morning today, but no, it's not that now. So, I thought it was South Dakota. Anyway,
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you for what you do. Thank you for being you and for what you do, because you're an awesome human being.
Absolutely.
Speaking of awesome human beings, it's been almost a year, right? When we started this journey, this I don't know.
Definitely a journey.
This dipping the toe. What was the expression you used? You can't get wet if you don't jump in. Well, holy shit, have we jumped in? So yeah, about a year,
buddy.
About a year ago, we had this young lady on talking about a new book that she'd kicked out. And man, what a great way to honestly cap off a year, because I mean, next week's Christmas, the week after is New Year's. So this is probably our last show for the calendar year, but what a great way to cap off a year with one of the, the initial episodes of this crazy shit we're doing every week, man. I'm so excited to have Kelly back on. I don't know.
Let's bring her on.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Boom. Hi, Miss
Merry
Kelly.
Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, girl. How you doing?
I'm pretty well. I hope you're doing the same. Congratulations on making it for your first year through the technical debacle, the situation, everything that non-technical people like me really don't want to F with. So we love that people like you include people like me. It's a two-man operation. You guys are doing wonderful things, and I enjoy being on here. And it has been neat. You guys are naturals. So whatever you're doing, just keep it on. Okay.
Well, we appreciate the kind words for sure.
Yes.
Now, honestly, Scott, Texas is here. Okay. So I just want you to know, don't be starting anything. Okay. There's two Texans in the house, Jerry Spears and Chicken Wing. So far you're 3-1. All right.
There
now
you
that we
go.
got that out the way. I'm thinking you gave me a nice little 5-minute pause and interlude to kind of chill out, and get my wits about me, which brings me to my next point. I want to tell you something about Texas in a little bit, but we'll talk about it. 4-1. See, now keep it up.
I'll say, yeah, Mr. McGee's from your parts of the country.
It's a big part of the country, I gotta say. What is going on with the lavender wall? And I'm sorry if I missed the plot.
All right. So the lavender wall, that is drywall that I put up this weekend. So I've got an indoor garden. No, pot is not legal in Indiana. And no, that's not for growing pot. I like growing tomatoes, herbs, and vegetables year round. I like to cook. So anyway, last year,
amazing peppers.
So there is kind of a funny story. You notice the ceiling is all like rolled fiberglass insulation, right? So
natural,
well,
exposed. People love that.
A year ago is where I started coming up with somebody said it looked like it was an episode of Silence of the Lambs, and that's what started this whole Silence of the Stash thing, right? You can see by my koozie, right? So
yes.
Anyway, yeah. So I've had a background and all that stuff, but I'm under construction. So, and yes, feel free to come check me out. Tomatoes, poblanos, jalapenos, basil, thyme, rosemary, parsley.
You've got a citronella plant that looks like it's out of a movie, dude. It's like 18 feet long.
Citronella. I love growing shit. I love cooking shit. So that's what I like to do in my side hustle.
So this is a glittery poinsettia that I ended up with, and it's kind of got this tie-dyed effect. And they call it confetti poinsettia, but I was like, well, we don't have time for that, so I'm just going to call it a confettia at this point. But
did you put glitter on it, or is that like how?
Well, I wish that they grew them like this.
That's what they grow glitter at.
So if you can grow something like this, I will come visit the greenhouse. Every once in a while, we'll get blue ones. There's not a blue poinsettia. I wish there was. They're incredible. I couldn't find a blue one. Yes, rainbow something. And so, you know, my dad was like, well, what do you want for Christmas? And I brought a lady's plants home from my job because she's in Mexico right now. She's gone for like 3 weeks. And so the campus is going to be on lockdown. So I was like, if she wants me to water the babies, then they're all in my living room in like this tub right now. So I was trying to think, it's like, I'll get on Facebook Marketplace and get, you know, a little entry table or something like that. And I'll get my plants and her plants will all suck, you know, by the 2-inch window in here for the sun, and it'll be great. And so I mistakenly told my dad that I wanted like a grid, almost like a pegboard, but something that you could put propagated plants on. He's like, oh, baby, I think I got you covered. So I want everybody to think positive thoughts and say a prayer that this doesn't look like something that baby Jane had to go at with barbed wire and feet coming out of it. And furthermore, if he does come up with something great, I don't know how aesthetically pleasing it's going to be, but it's going to have to hold, you know, it's going to have to be balanced. Stupid me for telling him what I wanted Santa Claus to bring me, because now he's going to come up with it. So y'all wonder why some of my stuff, it's the apple don't fall far from the tree. That's what I'm getting at.
Well, I don't know
just saying
if you've been naughty or nice.
To be determined.
He's got to check the list twice.
Well, they do sell indoor grow bulbs that screw into a traditional light, right? That you can put for a desk lamp and other stuff. And it works for a good temporary kind of holding pattern, keep everything healthy without like the growth kind of stuff. So just FYI.
So I have one that's purple, and they claim that the red and blue light will help do this, that, or the other. Now, I do okay with houseplants. The funny thing was there was a neighbor 2 units down, and it was just like a black light effect in his apartment. I know what he's doing in there, and that's fine. More power to him. But I said, look, bro, I've got some Miracle Grow and some extra. I just left a note in the door. And so in his house, his apartment up there looks like a jungle. You know, I mean, he's probably swinging from vines in there. The dude has the green thumb, where I am like Miss TV tray and hope I don't bump into it vacuuming, which is what spawned the pegboard thing that God only knows what it's going to look like. But anybody, cross your fingers, okay? That's all I ask.
All right. As long as it holds the plants and the plants are happy and healthy, life goes
on. It's all good.
Right?
Throw them some water, get them some light. They'll be all right.
I don't have pets. I have plants. And that little rigmarole with the Great Dane incident and the gingerbread house, I would cry. And people that worship hot glue and whatnot and wire like me, we are hoping that everything stays together when the cameras are on and when things look okay for the public eye. But her name is Samantha. If you're on here, that gingerbread house looked incredible. And I would love to have a conversation with you about it. And I'm so sorry that happened. That is like my worst nightmare. I've woken up in sweats about crap like that. I've seen a lot of stuff go awry at events, but that's the worst. And so the worst thing in the world is you don't want to walk in and just have your project that you toiled and worked so hard on in a million pieces. So
no doubt. And
I would give it a funeral and make that dog officiate. And I would send that dog to the doghouse for, that's one of those, it's like, I love you, but get out. Good God.
Maybe they need to build a ginger doghouse.
Yep.
And Ron, you know how I told you that little serving spoons and little dinette settings would be fun for a reptile house or a snake theme or something like that a few weeks ago. Her little stuff and Christmas tree with the mustaches, that's kind of what I had in my mind.
Little diorama.
It's just a shame that the dog, yes, I love that little stuff. So I want to read you guys a little something. And if you heard it, fine. I'm going to sum it up. It's like 4 pages, but we can have it done in no time. If you've heard it, cool. This says, first a snake fell from the sky. Then a Texas grandma found herself inside the chaos of a hawk after its prey. Now, this is really cool for Texas. It could happen anywhere, but, of course, everything weird happens down here. CNN, all Peggy and Wendell Jones wanted was to end their day of yard work in Texas's triple-digit summer heat by getting cleaned up and going to the casino. The couple, married 45 years next week, routinely splits up the 3-hour job of mowing the lawn on an investment property in Silsbee, north of Beaumont, that's been in the family since 1850. Peggy was riding a mower in the back of the property, far from the trees that line it, when all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, a snake fell and landed on my arm, the 64-year-old recalled. There was no mistaking it. The reptile was dark-colored and 4.5 feet long, she estimated. It had fallen from nowhere and clutched her right arm, and it wouldn't let go. I immediately began flailing my arm, trying to knock the snake off, she said, and I was thrusting my arm. The snake just wrapped around my arm, and he started striking at my face. The more the grandmother of 4 tried to rip the snake off her, the tighter it would wrap and squeeze around her arm, she said. She screamed and cried for help as the tractor kept crawling along beneath her. Still, the snake wouldn't let go. Wendell was mowing the front of the property. The sound of his own tractor and the traffic on the nearby highway filled the space between them, and that's how Peggy says she knew. She was effectively alone. Then, just when she thought the snake might bite her, injecting her with fatal venom and ushering it to the end of her life, a brown and white hawk swooped down and tried to clinch it. But the serpent would not let go of Peggy's arm. Its grip was so tight that when the hawk grabbed it, Peggy's entire arm jerked up in the air with the attempt. The hawk tried again and again, and with wings flapping in her face with each try, distorting her view of what was happening right in front of her. All the while, the tractor kept mowing, zigzagging Peggy, and the tug-of-war of nature unfolding upon her body across the field in an ordeal she called utter chaos. Many times in her life, Peggy had watched this exact same scenario play out in nature. Hawk sets its sight on the prey, swoops into attack, drops it on a barbed wire fence, then goes back to claim its prize. But she never imagined she'd play the role of the fence. Beyond anything I'd ever experienced, her right arm was covered in blood, claw marks, lacerations, cut, punctures. If you've ever cut yourself, think about it 10 times. Okay, so we all have that imagery. Peggy, still processing what she had just experienced, kept screaming and yelling. This time, Wendell heard her. He ran over. She was in hysterics and shock, he recalled. I just rushed her to the truck and headed to the ER, who was with, at this point, still uncertain of how such a horror had befallen his wife. It was probably 3 minutes before I actually understood what happened to her.
No shit.
All of that to be said, I consider myself to be pretty tough, said Peggy, and I'm a survivor. As for the casino trip, it will have to wait, as the Joneses aren't making any unnecessary outings until Peggy moves Philly here. Now, when I was reading this, and God love that lady, this is not a comical thing, but my sadistic mind kind of goes over that way. Just
it sounds comical.
Imagery of
comical.
The hawk flapping around and then catching this snake. And then you got all this 3-man tug of war going on. And it's like, where did this take place? Oh, South Texas. Okay. No wonder. It's just another day, you know. You're mowing your lawn. So anyway.
Well, I'm guessing it was probably Miss Peggy's left arm, because when you're at the casino, I think all you need is the right arm to pull the fucking handle. So I'm guessing the casino trip was truly delayed because of impalement to the left arm from said fiasco.
And then there's so many mysteries. Don't mow the yard in the heat. Aren't snakes later in the day? Don't they come out more? Or are they asleep? Do you know their hibernation pattern?
Well, if a hawk, this guy knows hibernations on snakes, all things snakes. But my guess is a hawk had probably pulled that sumbitch out of a hole and was flying off with it when it got loose and happened to fall on Miss Peggy's arm while she is mowing said lawn, and came back to retrieve lost article from her arm. Be my guess. I don't know. I'm not.
Well, that would explain that it fell out of nowhere, but you know,
snakes don't fly real well.
Well, I don't know. It could be like one of those.
They have to have a helper.
Snakes on a plane. It was like holding out. You know what I mean? It just happened to fall at the right time when, you know. Is there an airport nearby? I don't know. Maybe.
Poor Peggy.
I know, but she's okay. She's tough.
Traumatized though.
That I'm sure, but I wouldn't be mowing the lawn out in the heat of the summer. I would get up in the morning and do it, which makes me wonder if the snakes were still asleep at the morning time. I don't know.
Maybe.
Just putting it out there.
I mow my grass I mow my grass when time avails, not because I'm retired and I can do it when it's cooler in the mornings or in the evening. So in
Texas, you take all the help you can get. And if it's 10 degrees cooler at 6 a.m, you'll watch the sun come up. That's fine.
Fair enough. I'll take your word for it. No, I appreciate the story and the levity. That's hearts out to Miss Peggy and hope for a speedy recovery. But that's funny. That's funny shit.
It's a great story.
This is the kind of things that I think about. And I was like, you know what? That happened in August and I'm still thinking about it. So it's got to be worth something if it's attracted my attention this long. So we need to talk about it.
Well, in
Definitely.
Texas, I'm sure your grass is still growing, and I haven't cut my lawn for like 3 months at this point.
Yeah, but it's crunchy and it's almost, I see more and more people just putting like, what is it, pea gravel down, because it's, you don't need to spend $300 or $400 on a water bill hoping for the best or saturating the dirt, because our dirt soil down here is just a joke. But, you know, I mean, you take all that money and put it to something else. So I think pea gravel is the way to go, but that's just me.
I hear you.
Just
low
my
maintenance.
opinion.
Yep, I'm a
So-
low maintenance kind of fella.
While we're talking about stories,
Oh yeah, we did have a mission on this show, didn't we? I'm sorry.
I read
Wait.
this story.
Yeah, let's hear about this story. The
So
latest
last time we
edition.
were on, we talked about the 3 books you have. Now we're going to talk about the 4th book that you just released.
All right. What did you think about it? Have you read it?
I have.
Well,
It's very cute. I can't wait for my grandbabies to get their copies. They're going to love it. I can't wait to read it to them.
The rats and hats.
grandbabies or god babies?
God babies. I call them my grandbabies because the little one tugs on my overalls and calls me Papa. So I've just adopted them.
Cute.
So what was the inspiration around this one?
Okay, so remember how this time last year, give or take, when I told you that we had pretty close access to the vintage craft and hobby shop down the way around the corner? What I didn't tell you is that when that lady passed away, my dad bought what was in her inventory. And I think it was a way because he sort of saw me dabbling with felt and pipe cleaners and doll feet and all this, that, and the other. And he was like, I don't want it. I mean, that's just the beginning. This lady liked macrame from the 70s. She had the yarn. She had, you know, I mean, in Texas, it's homecoming mums. Do y'all know what homecoming mums are? Okay. We can hang out. It's all right. No? Okay. Well, I'll send you a picture. It's really hard to explain. But basically, it's just something that kind of takes over a lady's or a man's these days, and it's for homecoming, for football. Okay. But you can do it for breast cancer awareness. There's probably an autism. I mean, I guarantee it. If there's a will, there's a way in mum country. But just all this, that, and the other, paints, watercolors, little loom kits, all of this stuff. So he procured that for a really low price and was like, I don't want to see it get thrown away. And if you'll look and kind of look through here, a lot of this is stuff like there's car parts in the book. There's aluminum cans. It might be kind of garage stuff, but it's definitely my dad's garage stuff. Dawn gets it. And so while we did not have rats growing up, we really didn't have much rodential, which was great. Just
It's all
one
the
thing
snakes,
kind of led
all
to
the
another.
snakes falling from the sky. Probably why you didn't have all the rodents.
They're just airdropping snakes right down on the rats.
It was a trip. So the rats in this story are the ones that start creating. Okay. And they'll mess around and they sew little garments and they do little fashion shows. What else is going on here? They have races. This one, the point of it was like all of the traps that the man would set, the rats would totally manipulate them, I guess. So this is one of those glue sticky walls, and he's got a little trampoline that he's jumping up and kind of doing like a fly on the wall type thing.
Right on.
So it's everything. They play pool with rat poison pellets. Those are their little pool balls. I did put a disclaimer in here. It said, do not ever use rat poison as pool balls. I make it sound far more fun than it actually is. So no funny business out there, okay? You tell your god kids. Now, like, here's a little house of like funnels and cans and popsicle sticks. That was all like craft merch that we had. Okay, so it's not a lot to do with hats, but they can make little hats out of their little materials. And they have little shoes, little jackets. There's a lady with a little fur skin coat that she made. So
oh yeah,
This
A
one was
rat
fun.
wearing a fur coat. That's irony.
A rat skin coat.
No, the rat's wearing a mouse skin coat.
Delightfully tacky, doesn't it? So, and then I guess within the last 6 or 7 days, I saw somebody doing something on the side. There's 2 other ideas cooking. One of them definitely needs some work. The other one wouldn't be so bad. So betwixt here and spring break, I'll see if I can come up with something. Now, the writing may be done by spring break. The illustrations, I give that dude about summer. And so we kind of tend to roll. I don't know why I put books out in the cold months, but this one is earlier than last year, I think. So, but it's a process. So if I start now, then by the time we get there, things will mesh, ideally.
Well, I love it. I have a whole Kel E Park book collection.
Well,
All
it
4 of
sounds
them.
like we're kind of already earmarking around fall time to get you back on and talk about your new release, next new release.
1,
Another book.
2, give or take. Yeah, I'll see what I can finagle, but it's got to be, it needs to have a point. So like by the time, I'm not going to say if you can't beat them, join them, but he lets the rats stay. Because it's like, well, they're really not hurting anything. They're not meant for harm. This is kind of a safe haven, and they're creating for the greater good, or they're making little rat music. They have a band, there's
That's one of my favorite pictures in the book, by the way.
Is their band called Rat, or is that like copyright infringement?
Yeah. I may need to mail you a copy and you can study this a little bit closer. He took a little liberty there that I hope is safe, but we'll just leave it at that. So I was thinking glam rats, that was kind of my imagery, but to each their own, you know how it goes.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Vision is just that, vision.
Man, be it strung out or fun times or whatever it is. So I just get too many weird ideas. And just like the snake, I can't make that up. That actually happened in South Texas. And this woman running around her pasture like a chicken with her. That was what did it for me. I'm very upset for her. And I know that hurt like the Dickens. But, some Texan woman flailing around her acreage because the snakes got it. Then you got the hawk to contend with. I mean, it was just a whole shebang. What can I say?
Sounds like a whole book to me.
Honey, I think they've written that book. I don't think they need any help from me. We've been there, done that.
Well, in the description of said incident was pretty articulated.
I know.
Very
and she
well
said
written.
at the ER, they found like some little specks on her glasses that might have been venom. So if she didn't have her glasses on, you don't think that is? No, you think it's, what is it? Sweat, tears? I mean, I don't know. This whole no-legged pet thing is very new to me.
Hawk pee. It could be hawk pee that might have, you know what I mean? Who knows what it is? Yeah.
So
that was like
things.
that was one vital detail that descriptive
Scared the piss out, huh?
explanation of said incident. I mean, that wasn't like your normal news at 11 kind of description. That was like pretty detailed. It was dramatic.
It was legit. Things like that you have to be tough if you're gonna live in Texas, man. It is not for the weak down here, Scott Turner. You hear me, son?
Tennessee ain't got no swallowing snakes.
Don't mess with the best. But
just because they both start with the letter T doesn't mean they are the same, right?
Yeah, Texasy. We'll see who's the best, Mr. So. All you have to do, instead of saying so all the time, maybe say so buttons. Like, that's the best. That's kind of like the I know you are, but what am I in an argument? Somebody says so, you say so buttons. That'll get him off of doing that, Miss Billy. You say so buttons every time he says so.
Or my wife pulls this on me. So needle pulling thread.
Doe a deer. Yeah.
Doe a deer.
Right on.
A female deer. Yeah.
That's good for the season too. I wish that so was like the only problem that I had in my speech patterns. So is small potatoes. Okay. I'd take so out of some of the stuff in Dallas traffic that spews out of my mouth any day.
Yeah,
So
I'm less of a I'm more of a F word kind of yeah.
if you know sign language, you know what I just did an acronym for. If you don't, message me. I'm not going to say it. I got people from my old Sunday school class watching, so we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I can definitely be. Instead of a it's more F you and the effing effer. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
How many F's can we put in one sentence?
Man, I tell you what, I can make a whole paragraph out of nothing but F words that are very similar. Yes. Yeah. It's alliteration. It's alliteration like nobody's ever seen. I'm telling you what.
Oh, Chicken Wing says, "Don't judge after riding with me on 75."
That's right. We got places to go, people to see, man. It's just
That's
because
right.
it's bigger here. We got to cut time quick, man. We do not have time to be messing around.
We got hawks. We got hawks to shoo off our effing arm for the snake that's eating our effing face.
Are running away too. See, I consider that a worthy news story that actually, forget all this Congress hibbity jibbity or whatever the hell's going on wherever. I want to hear about how the hawk got
Miss
the snake.
Peggy. Yes.
And it turned out happy after that. Give me the struggle and that Texas wins. That's all I'm looking
at. I want to know. I want to know what the fuck Elmer's doing on his mower on the other side of the property, not coming chasing after his woman getting attacked by snakes and hawks and ostriches. And
he couldn't hear. But actually, in the Texas heat, it would behoove them to both ride in the same tractor and kind of do it together instead of, okay, honey, you do that 50 acres and I'll do this 300 over here. You have to be careful down here in the summer. So I bet you won't do that anymore. Maybe they'll hire somebody.
Do they make you sign a disclaimer when you move to Texas? Do you got to if I was to transplant from Indiana to Texas, do I got to sign a disclaimer like, hey, FYI, you give up all, state, whatever lawsuits around hawks eating your face off because there's a snake on your arm or anything like that?
I think if you survive here, that's it. It's like, okay, he's honorary Texan. We'll let him in. He can hang. It'll be okay. That is. I mean, we've got problems and situations down here that nobody else knows.
I think every state has its own unique set of situations.
Problems and situations. You crack me up, girl.
To put it kindly. But all right, so we got one for you, Matter, and then one we're doing birthday and this, that, and the other, which I respect 100%. I hope you guys have a blast for the 18-year throwdown. But Mr. Shannon invited me, and I hope if everything goes accordingly, what I will say too, while you guys are in your 6 foot of snow or what have you, if it's slick, I will probably be sending good vibes from afar because I don't want to have to drive 3 hours in scary ass weather. It's creepy as Texas drives without snow, as we've discussed in the past. So if the creek don't rise, Kel will be there representing. And I hope to have some merch or something fun and exciting. I got to get on that. And that'll be here before you know it too, man. It's almost the end of the year.
It's coming up quick. It's coming up quick. I will not be able to make you Matter. My daughter's 18th birthday is that same weekend, and we're going to try to do it up for her. So,
all right, as you should.
Not make it.
Bang.
I think that'll be fun and exciting. Be
safe.
She's merchandise.
Super pissed off if I didn't. So yeah, we're trying to
Speaking of merchandise, if somebody wants to get a copy of Rats in the Hats, where are they going to get that at?
They can message me. We have a little bit of time. If you tell me, and I'll recap over the show and send you PayPal information and this, that, and the other. This was the first round of books that you got. I noticed a couple of little things that I'm just a little retentive about. So the next batch, that is one thing about Amazon is they do what you tell them to. It's like, all right, put a comma there, forget the semicolon, scratch that. I don't know what I was thinking. That doesn't rhyme, what have you. That part's cool. And to the untrained eye, you won't know about it. To me, it kind of bugs me. But anybody can message me anytime and we will make something happen. We are ticking close down to Christmas. I don't have to tell you, but we can make it a New Year's present too. I'll sign it, message it, same old song and dance. You know how it goes.
Always in the rainbow colored pencil. I love it. I love the personalization.
That just makes me happy.
Every book. I love it. So,
Why
so
can't
like,
they make Sharpies in rainbow is what I want to know. I guess it
How
would
can
bleed all over
how
each
can you
other.
not be happy with the rainbow colored signature? I mean,
It's
this
so
is like a
happy.
first edition. Then it don't even have revisions yet.
That's right. And each one, I didn't notice this. Mine was made in Middletown. And then maybe yours was made somewhere else. Maybe. Sometimes the different books in different batches are made at different locations, which is kind of wild because it's like, well, why don't you just do them in Dallas?
that's interesting.
So you'll get some from Tennessee. I've gotten them from New York before. And it's like, again, only I'm the geek that looks back there. It's like, where'd this one come from? But just one of those things that Jeff Bezos wants to
Middletown, Delaware.
further control. Yeah, all right. So we got the same batch, but
Well, I don't want to cuss Jeff Bezos too much because he helps Christmas presents get here like the next
Yeah.
day or in a couple of days. So
I don't
It's
know
a
why it took so
love-hate.
long. You guys remember the infomercials where it was like takes 6 to 8 weeks to arrive? Like, why didn't we have this technology sooner? I don't care that maybe computers. I just want to know. You know, we had all the tools and grocery delivery. It's like, this is not new. We wanted this. Any housewife wanted the food there so she didn't have to get out and about in her bathrobe and curlers. This could have been done years ago. Why now?
well, just for the record, single dads like that too, if it's possible, but it's not.
Hell, I
Yeah.
like that. I get it. But we could have had it
Hey,
in the
I
80s
read
and
all that. I
90s.
just started the DoorDash thing, just started the Uber thing, and trust me, don't trust me with DoorDash. Ask Stash. I
What?
sent
Don't
all of
trust
our
me.
food
Don't-
in
yeah,
Oklahoma to the VA hospital in Indianapolis on accident.
Yeah, and I ordered a pizza the Friday night we got there. I ordered a pizza to be delivered the next day on Saturday while we're at the comp, and I called and canceled, and the damn thing still got delivered. So, yeah, we wasted about $100 worth of food on DoorDash. So I'm not the
No
order it
musts.
and have it delivered kind of person. I go
We
pick it up.
had some technical difficulties with food on Oklahoma, but hey,
Oh,
we
shit.
ate. We ended up eating, so it's all good.
We did. It was all good. We didn't go hungry.
We
But-
did not go hungry is the moral of the story. Yeah, I
yep.
think we are getting more accustomed to using the tools. I have never DoorDashed to this apartment. There have been a few comps where it's like, I'm exhausted. Send it. I'll meet you in the hotel room. Not the hotel room. Sorry, the lobby downstairs, and give me my, hamburger or whatever it is. But it's kind of a hassle, and you might end up with cold food. I have ended up with bags of free food before, and there'll be some oddball name on there, and it's like, well, that is not my name. And I know my neighbors across the way, that's definitely not their name too. I called Wingstop and they're like, nope, it's not from here. Called the next one 2.5 miles away. Nope, it's not from there. And it was a trip because it was a Sunday about this time. There was a big football game on, not Super Bowl. There was probably 4 different wing splits. So like lemon pepper, Parmesan, super hot and triple hot or what have you. 2 Diet Cokes, all of these little corns on the cob. And, so not only was I like, what the hell am I going to do? It's going to be very wingy around here this Christmas. I can already
Getting
tell.
wingy with it.
But the people who needed that food were probably drinking and carrying on and didn't have the food. And it was just weird. It was like, well, I don't need $90 worth of, chicken wings here. Sorry. But then I kind of wanted to call. By call number 2, I'm starting to nosh on the little corn on the cob. And I was like, I'm happy to bring this back. It smells delicious, but I wish they would have done French fries instead of corns on the cob. But beggars can't be choosers. And we ate good that week, suffice to say, but it was weird. So it's like a multitude of things could have happened. The driver, it could have been his last day and been like, I don't care if the food gets there or not. I'm gone. This is my last day. My boss pissed me off. Bye. Maybe he didn't want to go upstairs, and then instead of 1801, it could have been 1018. There's a multitude of things and issues that could go right. Like all this crap is just playing in my head. And it's like, you can't trust this. This is crazy.
Don't trust the system.
Well, don't trust DoorDash anyway. And, I've got my staple here and I see him running in there like bats out of hell.
Is that a Whataburger? Is that a
I can tell by the cup.
I should own stock with them. I would be paying myself and putting my money back in the pockets. But you see what I mean.
Walmart.
Oh man, what a Monday! Well, Kelly,
Monday
I
Funday.
think it's about a done day Monday.
Yep. Kelly, thank you so much for coming on. You're always such a hoot to chat with. And
Oh, I love it.
y'all reach out and check out her new book, Rats and Hats. Good stuff.
Grab all of her books while you're there.
Yes.
Oh,
We
great.
need a skinny little bookshelf for all of these
mini.
paperbacks.
That's good stuff. You're doing
I'll
good shit.
contact your dad. He'll get us one whipped out.
All right. Congratulations on going into your second year. That's a BFD.
Thank you. Thank you for all the kind words and your support as well, Kelly.
Absolutely. I want you guys to have a wonderful 2024 and just keep on doing what you're doing. I hope to see you, 1, 2 of you, all of you, whatever I can do here in the next year, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Hopefully we can cross paths soon.
And for God's sakes, take care and be safe.
Yes.
Absolutely. Take care of
Yes.
yourself too, dear.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Talk to you soon, Kelly. That was awesome, man. She's so much fun. So much fun.
She is such a hoot to talk with, man. I tell you what.
Just getting the visuals from that story was enough to make my night.
I'm telling you what. I'm telling you, next time I'm mowing my yard, I'm gonna be looking for fucking hawks and snakes, and yeah.
You kept looking over your shoulder. Your neighbors are gonna think you've done lost it.
Yep. I'm like, where's that snake NATO, Sharknado or whatever, right? Dropping snakes out of
Snake NATO.
Oh shit. I tell you what, man. I know we're running a little long. We got a lot of stuff in the show tonight. So
We did. It was good.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good shit in the show tonight.
we did, man. GingerBeard comp, the Autism Awareness comp for Beard Mobb Tennessee coming up January 6th. Kel E Park's new book. Hey, it's good stuff. And I want to take just a moment. I appreciate every one of you, right? We're almost like 100, not 100, a year's worth of episodes. Where 100 came from, a year's worth of episodes, right? Episode 45. We skipped a week or two here and there, but I mean, literally, it's been almost a full calendar year of y'all hanging out with us and chatting it up on a Monday night. I appreciate every one of you. I truly do. You know, it's not easy to make a commitment on a Monday night every week, and it's tough. So, but mostly, I appreciate you, brother, man. This show wouldn't be anything about the two of us kind of, you know, yucking it up. And you do a shit ton on social media where I struggle. So I love you, man. I love every one of you out there. If I can spit my words out, man, I'm getting choked up. Now I love you all. It's holiday season. You know, do good stuff. Say something nice to somebody in front of you that looks like they're having a bad day. You know, don't be scared to throw a positive comment somebody's way. It could be a tough season for a lot of people, but it is Christmas. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever your jam is. Happy New Year. Let's hope for a prosperous and a giving new year where we can continue to do good shit and support those charities and those organizations that are around us. A lot of people out there in need, and whenever we can do what we can to step up and help fulfill that need, man, that's where my heart feels full. So I'll jump off my soapbox, but more importantly, I love each and every one of you. I love you, homie, and I hope everybody has a happy holiday season.
Hey, I would just want to wish everybody a blessed new year, man. Let's just keep pushing on, push in yourself, push out in your community, do good shit. Merry Christmas, Happy holidays. Have a great new year. We'll see you on the flip side.
Yeah, we'll see you on the flip side. Do some good shit. Say hello to Santa. Eat some cookies. You know, whatever. Yeah. Love y'all. Be good.
Take
care. Be safe.